Airbus is a Franco-German-based global aeronautics company that grew out of a European consortium designed to compete with the dominant American companies of the 1960s: Boeing, McDonnell Douglas, and Lockheed Martin. Airbus has been able to dominate the aviation industry for years, and the aero makers are still at the top of their game, with notable and unique aircraft manufactured. Over the years, Airbus has manufactured extraordinary aircraft, and in this video, I'll be sharing with you the 8 unique features of Airbus jets, and some other interesting facts about Airbus. Let's check it out. There have been different innovations with various aircraft manufacturers, but Airbus, through its A320 aircraft, was able to go extra hard on its innovation. The A320 was the first commercial airplane to feature a fly-by-wire control system. Fly-by-wire, of course, means that the cockpit has an electric control system rather than a manual or mechanical control system. When Airbus designed the A320, it wanted to pioneer a new and more effective control system. As a result, it developed a fly-by-wire control system. Similar fly-by-wire control systems have since made their way into the cockpits of other commercial airplanes. Ever since this development by Airbus, a lot of other aircraft manufacturers have taken advantage of this development. The Airbus A380 is quite bigger than anyone has ever told you. The A380 is the only full-length double-decker passenger aircraft ever built, and it is so large that it could seat a total number of 853 passengers on board if all the seats were to be economy class. This is one feat which no other airline has been able to replicate or compete with for a while now. The most thrilling part is the Airbus A380 has over 20 interesting facts about its uniqueness. Airbus A380 has a maximum takeoff weight of almost 1.3 million pounds, as much as 7 Boeing 737-800s, or 30% more than the biggest 747 models. It's the only airplane flying today with a full-length upper deck. The Airbus A380 is the only aircraft in the commercial aviation industry that allows you to have a near experience of what owning a private jet looks like. The A380 has a shower on board, but this is only exclusive to when you fly first class, either with Emirates Airlines or Etihad. The manufacturers also allows the option of demand. If you plan on owning an Airbus A380, you can request for the shower on board, as this will come with an exclusive price tag. The A340 can fly at higher altitudes than many others of its class. The fact that the Airbus A340 is capable of flying at higher altitudes was a major selling card to airlines looking to add to their fleet. The Airbus A340 was able to sell itself easily in the aviation industry. This impressive aircraft is still immensely popular, and many of the examples built in the 20-year production run are still in service, and although no new aircraft will be produced, they are likely to be around for a while. The A340 was also the first long-range aircraft by Airbus, which aids the performance and efficiency of the aircraft. To get to its destination faster, fly higher with a quieter and smoother ride. An additional unique feature of the Airbus A340 is this aircraft was not just a commercial jet airliner. Although several commercial airline companies ordered the A340 for their fleets, they were not the only ones interested in the craft. There were also several businesses and private companies that purchased the jet for their use. It caught on big in both the public and private sectors and became one of the most popular passenger jets, no doubt because of their reliability. With the Airbus A380, there's no need to pack light or get worried about your luggage. The cargo hold on an Airbus A380 can carry up to 3,000 suitcases and 2 loading belts, one at the front and one at the back, which can be used simultaneously to speed up the process. This is one feature not all airline support have. The A380 is also able to shuttle long flights and short flights. According to CNN, Emirates operates the 380's longest scheduled passenger air flight, Dubai to Auckland, 8,800 miles, and over 17 hours in the air. In 2019, Qantas flew one of its A380s back to base in Sydney from Dresden, Germany, after refurbishment. The plane was empty and flew for over 18 hours and about 10,000 miles. While Singapore Airlines has announced it will offer the new shortest A380 flight in the world, a quick hop of only 180 miles between Changi Airport in Singapore to Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. Previously, Emirates held this record with a flight from Dubai to Muscat, Oman, which clocked in at around 210 miles. The secret compartment on the Airbus A380. With a cockpit crew of 3 and up to 21 flight attendants, the A380 has the largest crew of any airliner. The galley area on the aircraft has enough room for about 5 people to work simultaneously, and crew members can rest in a secret area found in the third deck, the cargo one at the bottom, complete with bunk beds and a private restroom. It is also important to note that the A380, with its full-length double deck, offers almost 6,000 square feet of usable floor space, which is about 40% more than the second largest airliner, the Boeing 747-8. Airbus is taking a different approach with its proposed future aircraft. The aero company manufacturer is developing liquid hydrogen airplanes. While most Airbus airplanes use combustion jet engines, Airbus is currently developing a series of liquid hydrogen airplanes. In September 2020, the aerospace manufacturing company unveiled concepts for 3 airplanes that are powered by liquid hydrogen, collectively known as Zero-E. Airbus says that they will become the world's first zero-emission commercial airplanes. This is no doubt changing the way we fly in the future when Airbus introduces the aircraft to the aviation industry. The Airbus A380 and many other aircraft from Airbus are flown with joysticks, except the early A300 and A310 aircraft. The joysticks have been the signature of Airbus over the years. Just like the way Boeings have traditional yokes, Airbus has its joysticks. Airbus has dispensed with the traditional yokes since the 1980s when it introduced the A320, the first airliner using fly-by-wire. That means pilots send their inputs to a computer, which then moves the plane's control surfaces. On Airbuses, they do so using those joysticks, or side sticks, as pilots call them. It's no doubt Airbus is moving ahead in the aviation sector with an advantage of technology, and also set the standard with its extraordinary innovation, which has placed the aero company as a leader in the aviation industry. It is also important to know that in addition to manufacturing airplanes for civilians and commercial airlines, Airbus manufactures airplanes for the military. It's one of the leading suppliers of military airplanes. Airbus has contracts in place with several militaries, including the US military to supply jets, helicopters, and other aerospace vehicles. Airbus holds and delivers more airplanes per year than all other companies, including Boeing. In 2019, Airbus delivered over 800 airplanes, which was 8% more deliveries than it had in 2018. What do you think of these Airbus unique features? Do they stand out for you? And what feature would you like to see in an Airbus aircraft for the future? Let us know in the comments section. You could get your response pinned. Also, don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to the channel to stay updated on more aviation content. If you enjoyed every bit of this video, this next video is a must-watch as you'll find it super interesting.